All right, welcome to part two of the Huge Movie Fanatics radio show for January 6th, 2022. I don't know. Anyone can get in chat, and I don't know what's happening with the static. That's something that's come up in the show in the past, and it's come and gone on its own. I don't think it's the mic. It never does it when I'm using the mic, just making videos that I upload. I think it's a YouTube thing. Let me just see if I can get some feedback in the chat before I continue. Otherwise, I'm going to go there myself. I'm going to plug the phone in here too. Wow. Wow. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Just have to get this to work on the phone. Technical difficulties are fun. Testing 1, 2, 3. The phone's got a buffer. And it's not buffering. Wait, I could hear something. Am I on? And it's not buffering. Wait, I could hear something. Okay, let me see if I can call Will.
Hello?
Hello. Can you hear me? All right, that disconnected. Yay. The old 7-second call. Plug the phone in the meantime. Bear with me as I'm trying to just do this and that and everything else. Let's see, no one's here. Just occurred to me that I have to redo something here. So otherwise it shouldn't be confusing because one of them says live now and one of them doesn't. No one here yet. I'm just going to rename this one that I had to end to like part 1 of January 6th if I can. Because this one still says live now, come chat. Maybe that's confusing people. I don't see why it would. 1/6/22 part 1. Yep. Happy anniversary show. Let's see. 6. God, that 22 looks so goofy. Takes me half the year to get used to the seeing and writing the year, doesn't it? All right, I'm seeing we're like almost 5 minutes in. It's like no one's here. So, yay. How come people can't fucking find this? Okay, so I heard this on my phone, so it can't accidentally be private. But like no one's here. It's like some mystery. Let me just go back online and just see something. Okay, I'm seeing one person here. If someone's here and they want to say something in chat, how does this sound? Ugh. Matt says like a bad wire or connection on a mic. Yeah. He says it's not as bad as before. I'm going to attempt to hear it myself. He says it comes in. Bad as before. I'm going to attempt to hear it myself. He says it comes and goes. Yeah, like I say, I think that's just the. Comes in. Bad as before. I'm going to attempt to hear it myself. He says it comes and goes. Yeah, like I say, I think that's just the. Comes in. It's just YouTube, I think, because the mic never does this when let's see here. I'm just using it with the program. Matt says YouTube messing with you. Yeah, I don't think they'd need to mess with me, but anything is possible. Let me just listen to the end of the first part of the show. Matt says I've sounded fine the first past minute or so. I just thought I'd listen to the end of part 1, but I don't know if my phone's going to do it. Yeah, that static has been in the show in the past, and like I say, I think it's just YouTube doing it, as much as someone might like to think it's on my end. Hello?
Everything working now?
Let's see here. Matt says I've sounded fine the past minute or so on this new setup.
Okay. Yeah, I tried to call you back, and then I was checking YouTube, and there was just that static sound.
Yikes. Yeah, I just been trying to restart the show. Well, if this static thing is going to be something that happens, it's just going to be kind of a bummer. I don't think it's my stuff. I think it's YouTube.
Yeah, that is weird. Well, I just clicked onto your YouTube page for this particular video, and it was fine just before I rang you, so hopefully it'll be all right.
Yeah, like no one else. There's like no one else here but Matt. I don't know if people can't find it or if the technical glitch just pissed them off and they went away. Who knows?
It seemed to work because if you just stayed on your live video, it's still static. But then I just rebooted YouTube and it was fine again. I could hear you clearly. So God knows what's going on.
Huh. Oh well.
Yeah. I've actually gone into the pub now to keep warm. I was in the car and it was getting a bit cold. So.
Oh, okay. Should I take a call with Matt for a while so you can warm up, or how would you like to do it?
No, I mean, unless you want to just talk to Matt for a bit, that's fine. I'm just. No, it's fine. I can talk in the pub. It's a really big pub and there's no one in, so it's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, if you want to talk in the pub, that's fine.
It's not the kind of pub I think you're imagining. This is like more of a big restaurant-y, chainy kind of place. It's not a traditional pub or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever is good for you. You know, something I was wondering about is if it would be possible to do like a three-way on Skype. I think if I invite like you and Matt, I don't know if we all three can talk. I don't know if that's something Matt or you would be interested in. What do you think? Yes or no?
Sure, why not?
Hey, Matt, are you interested in trying like a three-way Skype talk? I don't know if that's possible, but I can try it.
It should be.
I think I know how to figure it out. I think we just end the call and then I create kind of a chat and I can just like
Right.
highlight both of you on it or something. I'm not sure. We can try it.
Yeah, go for it.
Or Matt's saying you just add someone to a call. I mean, can I do that while we're talking? Let me look here.
So would Matt call you and then you just accept his phone call?
Yeah, Matt, can you call me now while I'm on with Will and I can just accept it? Or how? If that's so, you can try calling if you want. I don't know. Well, okay, Matt says, yeah, try calling if you'd like to, Matt. We'll just wait and see if Matt calls in the meantime.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. He says, no, if I call you and you accept the call, it'll boot the call from Will. Okay, so gotcha. How do I add you to the current call, Matt? Let's see here. I'll type in on buttons. Yeah, I don't see. Maybe he can. What's together mode? There's a together mode on here. That sounds creepy. Together mode.
Sounds like a dating app.
Yeah, I don't know. Try the plus button. Let's see here. Where's the yeah, that's how I got together mode. Let me hit together mode. Oh God. It says choose a scene. This is yeah, this ain't nothing.
If you need me to hang up, I'll do that.
Okay, wait 1 second.
Let me know.
Let's see here. Wait a second. I thought I just saw something like, hold on a sec. Let's see. Oh, it was a chat. I see. Why don't I let me just try. Why don't I just hang up on Will for a sec and try this one thing, okay?
Yeah, sure, no worries.
Okay, 1 sec. Hello?
You hear me?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, okay.
Oh wow. Okay, we got all three of you, or both of you, I think.
Yeah.
Hello?
Will, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can now, yeah.
Can Matt hear Will and vice versa?
Yeah, I can hear. Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear Matt.
Wow, how's this for technology?
It's been around for a while. I mean, remember three-way calls like on landline?
Yeah, but I only know one person, so I've never been able to try it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they don't. It's kind of stupid. You should just pay. They don't make anything simple anymore. It should be like, just add another person, but I don't know. Like on Google Hangouts, you can just add someone. You don't have to like make another group. But yeah. I mean, it works.
No, right. I was just going to say that you would think in this day and age, everything would just be so automated.
No, things were more intuitive, like 20 years ago with technology. Like things like AIM, AIM was better than any messenger we have now.
Yeah.
Like a lot of, what was another thing? MySpace was a way better social media platform than pretty much anything we have now. I mean, they just, yeah.
Because how old are you, man? You don't mind me asking. How old are you?
32.
Okay, so I'm 30. Yeah, so same generation.
Because the people who started these tech, like back in the 90s and early 2000s, the people who like revolutionized and created a lot of these beginning techs, like, who actually knew what they were doing, they got bought out by, the people, and I don't want to say anything on YouTube, but they got bought out, and that's why we have such, you know what I mean? And some of it's done on purpose, but yeah, that's why you would think logically, oh yeah, the people who made MySpace and AIM and all, it would just get better and better. Things would just get more easier and more intuitive, and I don't know. It's really weird when you think, but it's not the same people, so
everything's too confusing these days. Just
things were a lot.
With, just trying to watch something on a smart TV, which is great.
Oh, I hate the smart TVs. I hate them. I hate them.
Well, it's so confusing. Like, am I on Disney Plus now or Apple TV Plus? And then they've got their own library, and then it's just so. Same with video games, PS5, and you're playing the actual game, or you need to download this. You need to. It's just I don't know.
Yep, you need to update your smart TV now.
Yeah.
So when we're saying smart TV, I mean, how long have they been selling those? Like what?
Ooh, I think they've been. Ooh, yeah. I had to. I think like probably 6 years now. Like I think they've been out longer, but I don't know. I think like I just looked it up. By 2015, most manufacturers made exclusively smart TVs. Okay, so even before 2015, they were making smart TVs, but around 2000. By 2015, like most TVs were smart, is what it says on Google. That's what I was thinking. Like 2016, I feel like I saw most of them being smart.
I just got the.
But so what about these smart TVs makes them quote unquote smart? Like, can you just use them like old TVs, or you can't use them like old TVs, or what are we?
You can use them like old TVs. They just have internet built into them. Like you can like browse the web. You can use it to like watch Netflix. You don't need any separate.
Oh, so all those apps are just built into it.
Yeah. You could download more apps too, and there's like a basic web browser in them. So it's like a smartphone in your. Not like totally like a smartphone, but it's mainly just so you can watch all those apps. Like anything through the internet, basically. It hooks up wirelessly to your internet. Or I think some of them you can. I feel like some of them you can hardwire your internet to them, but I'm not sure. I don't really like smart TVs. I have an Xbox One, so to me, a smart TV is just really slow and clunky. Like my Xbox One's, really even like back in the day, you could have hooked up a Nintendo Wii and had all this shit that a smart TV has,
Yeah.
So I don't know.
It's the way it's organized, the way it's formatted that annoys me.
Yeah, everything spies on you now. Gary Page says smart TVs can spy on you. Well, everything is spying on you now. They have malware, and they got everything. Everything's
probably your fridge spies on you now.
Yeah, because they got smart fridges now. They do. They got smart fridges. Why you need a smart fridge is beyond me. But
is that so? If you run out of milk, you can just
the fridge orders it for you.
I think it does.
Yeah, that actually now that you're talking about it, I'm like, that's not so bad. It sounds kind of cool, like something that keeps inventory of your fridge. But I have barely anything in my fridge, so I don't think I need a smart. I'm too poor to have. That's probably good for some rich asshole.
Yeah,
a smart fridge that like keeps inventory of his own fridge, but it'll be cool.
Smart fridge quiet there.
It'd be cool if they had a smart fridge. Maybe they have this. I don't think so, though. I don't know. if they were able to tell if your food's going bad, you know what I mean? Check the quality of your food, like that'd be nice.
It'd have to be able to smell. Your smart fridge would have to have a smell sensor.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, that's why I have a nose. But I don't know.
But do you have
I gotta have something gimmicky.
Do you have a smart nose?
Well, I think so. Smarter than a lot of people's noses. I mean, most people have terrible sense of smell. It seems like, or they can't smell. I don't know. It's weird. I walk into some people's houses and I'm like, this smells really toxic. And I'm like, what do you mean? I don't smell anything. Like, all right, and they're like sneezing all the time. What?
I used to be a pizza delivery guy. I used to have to go to some people's houses, and I know exactly what you mean. They would be aware of that odor.
Of the odor, yep.
It's because they've got used to it. That's what it is.
Well, isn't that true?
Yeah, I don't buy that fully because unless they never leave their house, like even if you leave your house for for the workday, when you come in, you're not as used to it, and then you should be able to smell that your house is. I mean, that's how I've been. It's like if I go out for the day and I come back, your nose, is not used to it as it was, and then you'd be like, oh, something's smelling in my house. Let me fix that. But apparently, these people don't do that. I
used to have a friend who, their parents breed dogs, like a business.
That's Well, that's
so they have like 15 dogs in the house.
Yeah, that house is literally, you got to demolish it.
No, don't get me wrong. I love dogs, but you could not breathe in this house.
You're not supposed to live with. I don't think you're supposed to live with any dogs. They're not, unless you really bathe them a lot. They're not sanitary.
When I'm talking about the fur, they used to molt all of them. So it was. I'm telling you, it was unbearable in that house. I couldn't breathe.
Yeah, it's toxic. Yeah, and it ruins the house too. It'll seep into that wood and everything. Yeah. The house is done. Having pets in a house really ruins them.
Well, I had one dog, and we used to bath him quite a lot. He was all right.
Well, you have to be very specific and not let it piss anywhere, and you have to bathe it. We're not supposed to live with animals. Like, I mean, I know people like their animals, but they were supposed to be in the barn. There's a reason they kept them out in the barn. Like, people did not live with animals like they do now. Because it was pretty common knowledge that this was not sanitary and good for your house and you. But people just got, I don't know. They stopped. I think it's just a sign of this declining civilization. That's what I've read too. Like a lot of civilizations, they'll start worshiping animals and not caring about humans. And I don't know. That's another topic. But yeah. Sorry. What's the movie channel?
What temperature do we got going on in East Coast there, Matt?
So it was pretty cold today. Let me look on my iPhone. It's 36 right now.
36 Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit.
And what do we got for the UK and Will?
He's Celsius.
Oh, I'm not even sure actually.
Yeah, he will be Celsius.
Tomorrow is 33 where I'm at. Well, where is it at where you're at?
-4.
-4?
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know how you live there, man. Oh my God.
I know.
That is cold.
That is too cold, dude.
Southwest of England now. Cornwall.
I'm supposed to get snow. Are you getting snow tonight, Nate? Or do you have snow? I'm getting snow tonight, apparently.
No snow tonight, but we got snow yesterday or the day before.
Oh my God.
I just checked though. It's getting warmer here. I just checked. It's -3 now.
That's good. That's good. Future Boy says declining civilization. Couldn't agree more. Yeah, I mean that's one of the hallmarks they've said from the past. Like, it seems very true. Like you can't have a civilization that does not care about other people. Like if you put animals above other people, you don't have much of a civilization left. It seems obvious to me. It's just like a hallmark of like something's wrong. Like you're supposed to care more about your species than any other species. I mean, every other animal cares about their species. they protect their species over Uno number 1. So I don't know. That's another. Yeah, it is what it is. But we all see that we're clearly declining. Anyone with half a brain can see that we're circling the drain. Gary Page says it tried to snow here, but it quit and turned to sleet and gave up. Where does Gary live?
He's in the UK.
Oh, okay. Does it snow a lot in the UK? I know it rains there a lot. Well, I guess it depends on the UK.
Not where I am now. I'm in the southwest, but it used to where I used to live. Time of year, quite deep snow.
Nate, yeah. Let me ask you, is it what keeps you living in your state? Is it like just the house? Is it the area?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I'm too lazy to right. It's pretty much everything. It's like, you know, my mom's here.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
House, I mean, yeah, I mean everyone, Beth's here. I mean,
That's here, yeah. I guess you just suffer through the winter just so you don't have to.
yeah, I guess it's easier for me to suffer through the winter than it is to move, I guess.
Yeah.
When does it start to get warm again?
Well, usually this time of year is the worst right now. Hopefully, we've just got this below zero stuff now. Hopefully next week it's going to be back up into the 20s. So
it's crazy, man. It like in my whole life in PA, I don't think it's ever been below zero here.
Lucky.
Like, I think the coldest I've seen it is like maybe 8 degrees, 9. I mean, that's like world shattering. Like it really never gets below 10 degrees here, like ever. And that's like the coldest night would be 10 degrees.
Wow.
So yeah, the coldest it gets on average here is like probably February. It'll hit like the 20s a lot. You know, every day will be like in the 20s, but yeah, like I guess compared to you, I have a mild winter. You know,
Yeah.
like. Which honestly, I could go for an even milder winter, to be honest. Like I'd be happy with a winter that doesn't even really get below freezing.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Because once you get below freezing, that's when your body starts to mess with you. Like you know what I mean? Like literally, you can die. So
yeah,
once you get below freezing, you know, because you can freeze to death. Anything above freezing, it's like, yeah, I mean, it seems a lot more tolerable, you know.
Looks like London is 45 Fahrenheit. I don't know how far Will is from London, but
oh, I'm about 5 hours away from London. 5-hour drive.
oh, okay.
Wouldn't think that in England, would you?
Did you give us a temperature, Will? I forgot.
Just have a look at my phone.
Future Boy says here in the West, they are okay with killing people in movies, but God forbid you see a dog or animal getting killed. What kind of society are we living in? Pretty insane one.
Yeah, that's a good point. What about these videos and all this stuff of people freaking out and wanting the owners of the dogs killed if it's in a hot car?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, there's you get a lot of there's a lot of a lot of dog attacks in America, like especially towards kids because they're easier prey.
Oh.
And like you never really hear about it. Like you'll hear about it in the news, like, oh, another dog attack, but they'll like just brush over it like it was nothing. Like, oh, another 5-year-old got mauled by a dog. It's usually like 90% of the time it's one breed of dog that we all know of that other countries ban, but they don't want to talk about that.
Oh, you're talking to a dog lover here, man.
Uh-oh.
I guess not everyone's a dog person.
No, I had a dog that I liked, but by and large, I don't like. If it's a nice dog, whatever. But I see the damage they cause in society.
What kind of damage, Matt?
Well, you talk about how many kids get mauled every year and bitten, and how many people in general like have to go to the hospital for dog bites. It's the numbers. I had no idea how bad the numbers were because it's just something you don't hear about in the media. You know, you have to look for this stuff more yourself, and you know, it's all out there, the data.
Anything?
And then what?
Go ahead, Matt.
And then, I mean, that's just one aspect of it. And I think that, I just think that animals are used. I mean, like, we're all psychologically messed up from other humans. And then they push animals that it's okay to, you know, like, love them and worship them instead of, like, trying to fix people or trying to fix the society that's causing people to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess it's more a complex topic, but it's just not, to me, it's just not normal. You know what I mean? It's just, because if you love something, if you love something, you're always trading off for something else, you know, like you can't, I don't buy this idea that you can just, we're not able to just love everything equally. It's not how humans are wired. So when you have people that are loving animals more, like that kind of means they're not loving humans as much. And I get it because, you know, humans are pieces of shit, but I don't know. They really actively promote this stuff too, you know? I don't know.
Anything?
And I won't even get into the noise pollution that dogs cause how many people to go crazy from the barking, but I mean, yeah, it's all well and good if someone can keep their dog under control, but how many people can do that, you know?
Yeah, anything on Will's mind?
Yeah, sorry, I ranted.
Well, you know, there is a lot of dog attacks as well, but you know, there's a lot of nice dogs as well. That's all I'll say.
Well,
yeah, but you got to understand, Will, it's very biased because any other thing that attacked this many kids and elderly and just everyone would get immediately banned. Like any other toy or any other thing, it'd be a nationwide outcry. Oh my God, how could we have thousands and thousands of kids getting mauled every year from this toy? Or you know what I mean? But since it's a dog, it's like, well, you know, we love them, so we'll just have to, you know, risk every kid's safety, you know, whatever. I'd be fine with that if they didn't hear about the kids' safety for, you know, they use children, you know, as we care so much about the children, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, is it down to the owners a lot of the time? Or owners? That could be 80% of it. You know, people don't have to train the dogs properly and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, other animals you don't have to train to not maul people. You know what I mean? That in itself is like you can't. I don't think you can just let.
I don't think it's training. I think a lot of them have been mistreated. So all they know is to.
Yeah, but my point is, a lot of other animals and pets, even if they've been mistreated, are not going to go maul a kid. It's just, you know what I mean? It just doesn't happen. If you mistreat a cat, he's not, or like, you know, or another. What?
There's a lot of deaths by people as well. I don't know.
Perhaps new subject.
Yeah.
Loaded question, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Austin's changing the subject. He says, anyone ever see the movie Dogs from 19...
He didn't change the subject. He got a dog. I've never seen that.
You seen Cujo?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Cujo.
That's not really a good one to defend dogs, really.
What's the last movie we've seen?
Last film I saw was Bad Santa.
You give it a rewatch for the holidays, or have you never seen it?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's quite a cynical Christmas film. But, have you seen it?
I have. What about Matt?
I saw the first one. Yeah, it was all right.
I haven't seen the second one.
Yeah, I can't remember the second one. I think I've reviewed them both, but yeah. I have fun with Christmas movies that are putting the holiday on its head and having fun with nasty aspects of the nasty holiday.
Yeah, I think Bad Santa is that. Yeah. It doesn't sell out either. It doesn't like have a sugary sweet ending. He's still, you know, it's got a little bit of redemption about it, but he's still a kind of a bad guy.
Gary, Gary Page is bringing it back. He says, "Do you get a lot of idiots owning pit bulls and they bite and kill over there?" Yeah, I mean, Gary Page. If you look at the American news, like, yeah, we get probably more of that than where you're at. We get a ton of pit bull maulings and deaths, and then you get all the pit bull people that are like, "No, it's not the dog; it's the way they trained him and this and that," and it just becomes a circular thing, and nothing gets done. And yeah, I don't really care. I don't have kids. It's like I said. I mean, I'll call a spade, but it's not really my problem. I can defend myself from a dog. I'm not a. But and if they don't care about their kids or these old people or anyone that can't or just doesn't want to get bitten, that's their. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm done with this society, so I don't really care.
So when you say you're done with the society, what does that entail?
Like, I'm done with trying to help anyone, you know what I mean? Help try to point things out that are clearly dangerous, that are going to affect us economically. Any of this stuff. It's all I do is get shit on. And I get shit on for it. I get and it is what it is. And we're at the point now where there's no return anyway. So it's a really futile effort. It's yeah, we've got this problem here, but then we got a million other problems that are worse, and there's nothing that's going to change. And yeah, it's a completely pointless effort at this point. It's completely futile, and I'm not going to sit there and waste my time. So I'm just Future Boy says the question is, what are the source of this unbalancedness that is going on? The people themselves or the media? Yeah, I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. 'Cause I don't think the media would have this level of power over people if they weren't already kind of messed up already. They have zero power over me. I can see right through the little their lies and bullshit, but somehow most people, I don't know, most people can't. It's you still there, or I don't know if we got cut off. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
We're talking about laser disc. In the chat, Wade Wilson says the last comment, like the clown screaming about. Actually, oh yeah, let me.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that. Sorry.
Yeah, don't say the date.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got to censor. Yeah, all right, I got to censor. Let's put the same. I'm gonna take off the They Live glasses. Like the clowns screaming about beep beep, and ignoring the fact that these people beep down cities and doing stuff to small businesses. Well, I'll do the beeps. The Boogeyman date wasn't even bad compared to seeing what's happening. This is Wade Wilson. Boogeyman date wasn't even. You like that name? We'll call it the Boogeyman date.
Sure.
The Boogeyman date wasn't even bad compared to what's happening in the cities across America. Sad someone lost their life, but what happened because of an. Okay, I get.
Yeah.
Unqualified, blah blah blah. I won't say that. Anything else?
So
Austin Wilcutt says some dogs can take out grown men like Rottweilers, Saint Bernards, Doberman. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with the dog. I'm probably not going to come out. I wish I had a gun on me. You know what I mean? I don't want to sit there and risk my bodily harm because someone couldn't control their dog. I mean, the way I see it, if someone's dog attacks me, if they couldn't control their dog, then they have an unleashed weapon on me. That'd be like me firing a gun off recklessly. And if I shot them, they would have every right to come and attack me for being an idiot. I don't know. But somehow people don't see it that way.
So what else is on Will's mind?
Other than dogs?
No. Let's get the hell away from dogs, maybe, huh?
What's on my mind? I don't know. I'm a bit frazzled at the minute, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, if Will wants to chill out, that's cool. I just don't want to have him be left out.
Gary Page says
I'm going to leave it there, folks. So I'm going to check out, and I'll speak to you next week, Nate.
All right, Will. Thanks for showing up.
You take care.
You too.
All right, see you. You there?
Yeah, I'm there. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. Just making sure we didn't get messed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird how the YouTube your stream just started to get all that feedback and static.
Well, so when people are saying feedback, is it just the static we're talking about, or what?
No, it was like it sounded. Yeah, it just sounds it just sounded more than just static. I mean, if you listen back, you could hardly hear anything. It sounded like when a mic wire is like really bad and it's just making that like really loud feedback noise.
Yeah, it's my opinion that it's YouTube on YouTube's end. So
Yeah, wouldn't be surprised. What a shame. So, what was the last movie you saw, Nate? Matrix?
no, I haven't seen Matrix yet, so
Nah.
might do the Blu-ray.
The Blu-ray of the Matrix, or
Well, like when the new one comes out on Blu-ray, I might see it on Blu-ray.
oh, okay, gotcha. Austin says it sounded like static and low volume. Sounded like interference.
Huh. Yeah. I don't know what the future holds for the show if that kind of shit keeps happening, because
it only happened like that. Pretty rare it happened.
well, I think it was the third show it happened on. It happened before,
Yeah.
and it goes away right away, but
Yeah. So it's not very often. Austin says I would just Redbox Matrix 4 before buying it.
yeah, maybe. Good idea.
Wade says the laser disc of the Matrix is selling for $650 right now.
Well, I'm not gonna buy it.
That's crazy. I didn't know they made a laser. I guess it was in 1999 that movie came out.
Yeah, that's.
Wow. Sorry, what?
No, go ahead. Wow, what?
No, it's just not. I was like, when I said 1999, I was like, wow, that's kind of getting up there in age. That.
Yeah, that was the last couple years of Laserdisc. I don't know how long they kept going, but DVD killed it pretty quick. Good riddance.
Yeah, good riddance, right? I like DVD. I'm still fine with that format.
Yeah, DVD. That's I'm right with you there.
Especially if you're watching it on like a smaller screen. Like I used to watch. I watch movies on my computer monitor. It's 20 inches. So when I used to buy DVD, or not buy them, when I used to rent DVDs from Redbox, on a 20-inch monitor, a DVD quality movie looked fine. Like I was cool with that. I mean, maybe if you're watching it on a really big screen, I guess you need a little bit more pixels, but I don't know. Future Boy says, my opinion, Matrix 4 never happened.
Yeah, I can understand that, even though I haven't even seen it. Kind of same with probably like Ghostbusters Afterlife and stuff.
Yeah, Future Boy said that as well. He said Ghostbusters never happened. And Ray Wilson says, I don't know, people are clowns and overpricing Laserdisc. Yeah. It's all that, it's whatever people perceive it's funny how economics is. It really is. However people perceive the value of something and what they're willing to pay. It's like, well, there you go. That's a lot. That's a lot of it. And obviously supply and demand. If there's not a lot of supply of it, which I doubt there is for Laserdisc of Matrix 4.
Or I think he's talking about Matrix from the 99, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah. Wade Wilson. Austin says to Wade, if they're wanting Matrix Laserdisc for original filter, they could just get the 1999 DVD for less than $20. Well, they want the Laserdisc though. They want the whole experience.
Yeah,
it's kind of like the same thing where if someone who wants an original Nintendo, you're not going to talk him out of. He's like, I want the original Nintendo. He's not going to care that you can buy a mini Nintendo and replicate all those games. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, he's not buying it for that. He's buying it because he wants that retro original Nintendo in his house.
Right.
He doesn't, it's got to be You know, it can't be a fake. It can't be a phony. It's got to be the real thing, made in whatever year. Yeah. So,
Austin says it was way too late for a sequel. Are we talking about Matrix or Ghostbusters? Probably both, really.
probably both. Yeah, I think both. Wasn't it too late? Well, you think? Wait, you said you watched Ghostbusters? You thought it was pretty good, the new one? You watched some of it?
Oh yeah, they did yesterday. They put up the first 9 minutes. It looked fine.
So are you gonna go and see it, like a DVD or?
No, I'll see it on Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. When's it come out for Blu-ray?
I think February 1st.
Are you going to see the? Oh, here's a good question. You might have talked about it because I didn't tune in. Did you talk about the new Scream movie coming out?
No, I don't know much about it. Do you know anything about it?
No, I saw the trailer and it didn't look bad. Like I don't know if it's going to be good, but it doesn't look like a bad movie from the trailer.
Yeah,
that's all I got.
I talked about the trailer once, I think probably on a show, where there's this pretty funny line by Nev Campbell. Someone asks her if she's got a gun, and she's like, I'm I can't remember her name in the movie or character name. I'm Sidney Prescott. Of course I got a gun. That was funny.
Yeah, I think it looks all right. Like I'm just kind of worried. Maybe what I'm worried is, how the big cliche is January is the throwaway month for movies.
Yeah.
Like that's when the shitty movies come out. That's what I'm worried. I'm like, well, they're releasing it in January, which I don't have a problem with because I think January is a great time to go see movies because it's cold out. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
But I understand the idea that that January would be the month that you would put. Yeah, I get it. Why? Yeah, and it is true. But then again, there's been a lot of really good movies that have come out in January. So I don't know. I don't know if the thing is what happened the past couple of years. I don't know if the fact that they released it in January, maybe it doesn't mean that that's going to be a bad movie. Maybe it's just the timing of all the shit that's gone down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it could be. I mean, theatrical stuff isn't the same, is it?
Yeah, it isn't the same. So I don't know if we can really still go by the old January movie's going to suck. But it's Scream 5. I mean, that movie probably had a decent budget. Like, that's not some throwaway horror movie.
Yeah, I'd agree with Wade Wilson. The best horror game I can think of an NES is probably Nightmare on Elm Street that I can think of. I liked it more than Friday the 13th. This has been talked about before on the show. Probably before Matt's time, I would imagine.
I remember those games. Yeah, I was original Nintendo. What did it come out? 89, the year I was born, I think.
No, probably maybe 80. I can't remember. 85.
Oh, 85. Okay, yeah. The original Nintendo. Yeah, I said 89 because for a console that came out in 85, that was really ahead of its time.
Oh yeah.
Like, god damn. I mean, I said 89 because it's like, yeah, it really held up.
It felt like 89.
Yeah, like they're not 85. They're like that's old. Like holy shit. Because like I don't think Super Nintendo was like a huge jump in graphics. Like when I played, when I would play the Genesis and Super Nintendo, I wasn't like, oh my god, this is like mind blowingly better, like graphic wise. Like I thought, yeah, the original Nintendo really. Yeah, I played the original Nintendo. I had one when I was a kid. Like we had one at the house. We had a Genesis and the original Nintendo. So
holy shit.
I really grew up on because I was born in '89, so my first couple of years of gaming were on Genesis and original Nintendo, and then I got the N64 the first year it came out, and that was my go-to after that. And the PlayStation 1.
Looks like NES came out in Japan in '83.
Holy yeah, they always get it earlier because they make the console. 83.
Wow.
Yeah, but I think the PlayStation 1 came out in Japan. Look it up.
Looks like 85 for USA release year of NES. Yeah.
So the PlayStation 1 came out in December 3 for 1994. I think that was Japan.
Okay.
So Japan released 1994 December the PlayStation 1. Even that, like, can you imagine the jump? 1994, like seeing the PlayStation 1 graphics in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yep.
Yeah, and now we just get like, I don't know. We've just stagnated with technology. Things really aren't getting any better. They're just, if anything, they're getting worse.
Have you heard of the video game console called? It was from the 90s. It was something that none of us kids could ever afford. It was called Neo Geo.
What year did it come out? It was the 90s.
I don't know when it came out, but it was in the 90s, and it was like I don't know how much the system cost, but it seemed like the games were like $100.
$650. I just looked it up. It cost $650. That's a really, especially back then. That's insanely expensive.
Yeah.
How were the games on it?
Oh well, I have no idea because none of us could ever afford it. So.
Yeah, who thought it would be a good idea to make a console that expensive?
Yeah, exactly. You could
Like,
probably look at screenplay on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out later. I've never even heard of that console.
Yeah, Neo Geo.
I think I always think that Sega Dreamcast just really got the shit end of the stick. I thought that was a good console. It's really a shame that it got overshadowed.
Oh.
You know, the Dreamcast. Did you ever have a Dreamcast?
I never did. As someone I knew got it. Yeah, I've never had it.
What about the Sega? What was the one before the Dreamcast? It was the Sega Saturn. That was pretty good too, wasn't it?
Yeah, I never had that either. I just had Sega Genesis.
Yeah, I didn't have either of them. I played a Dreamcast a couple times, but I had the Sega Genesis. But that was when Sega was in their prime. The Genesis, that was like they were on top of the world.
Yeah, future.
Yeah, it's a shame. Sorry.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that Sega doesn't make consoles. Like, they're out of the game now. They've been for a long time.
Yeah, isn't it it's still such an epic video game name, isn't it? Sega.
Sega, yep. I mean, I think they still make video games, don't they? They just don't make consoles.
It could be, yeah.
Wade Wilson says, I was impressed by Final Fantasy 7 back in 97. Now we all laugh at them. I don't laugh at them. I still think they look pretty good. I still think PS1 graphics are decent. Like, I think it's really remarkable how they look for a 90s game, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not a graphics whore. I think original Xbox, PS2 graphics were pretty good. Like, to me, they still hold up. Like, I don't need to have, it's more important to have good gameplay, good AI, good story. Like, those are more important than, you know what I mean? You're still playing a game at the end of the day. You're still playing a game for gameplay. I mean, I'm not watching a movie. I don't know. So
let me just react to Future Boy. He says in regards to Ghostbusters Afterlife CGI, Egon on screen too long. I don't know what that word. I don't know what Grinchy meant. Grinchy. I don't know what that means. But yeah, I saw that at the beginning, and yeah, that was kind of who knows what. Oh, Gary Page says Halloween Kills is out on Blu-ray next week. Here, is it any good or not?
Evil dies tonight.
Yeah, I mean, if you've seen the 2018 one, it's kind of more of the same. Personally, I'd probably rather watch Halloween Kills than the one from 2018. What's Matt's take?
I don't know. To me, both of them were just, I don't know, like
just slop.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's maybe I'd watch Halloween Kills just because it does have a lot of kills in it, you know. And I kind of like how they went woke, but they went anti-woke. Like it's like, they killed off all these people that it's just kind of was a little, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like we gay couple.
Yeah, we can't really say much about it, but yeah.
Yeah, I can't say much. Well, I can say they killed a. I said gay couple. Is that okay?
Well, stop saying it. But yeah, we.
Well, yeah. I'll word it this way, Michael. Yeah, I don't know. It's like I'm trying to word it without. Yeah, it's like they made a movie that they had to be woke, but then it was like anti-woke because like again, like he took them out. Like they were, you know what I mean? It's just
I do.
It's just kind of funny. You're like, why would you put them in there to get like in a horror movie? Like, why wouldn't you want to put the people you don't like to get taken out by Michael? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that make more sense? That Michael like take out like a family from the 1950s. That's all I'll say. Like, wouldn't that have made more sense for the woke agenda?
So
like Michael killing people.
So Gary, if you've seen the 2018 one, it's kind of just more of the same. So Wade Wilson owns 2 Sega Dreamcast consoles. It has a cool obscure horror games on it, such as Illbleed, and I don't know what D2 is. Also, Code Veronica was a temp console exclusive, which means the game was designed around the controller. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Austin says they actually brought Egon back. Yeah, at the beginning of the movie, it's like an older, shadowy. I wouldn't call it a CG Egon. It's just like a double that they kept in the shadows. But
here's another thing. I just a little off topic, but FYI, I just noticed this. But Skype, I don't know if you've noticed this. Skype eats up battery. Like my phone is really hot right now, so it must be really. Like Skype just is not like I don't know who makes these programs. Like clearly back to what I was saying earlier, like things are going backwards. Like my iPhone is really hot right now, and it's like my battery's just draining way faster than other voice applications that I use, you know?
oh, okay. So that's Matt's subtle way of saying he wants to get on. What's it called? Google.
No, it's all right. It's not like my phone's gonna die right now, but I'm just saying, like, I guess I was just making an observation. Like, I didn't realize how bad Skype drains your battery. Like, have you noticed that on your iPhone? I'm sure it's the same.
Well, I mean, I got the 6S, so it probably doesn't have a great battery to begin with. I always have to end up plugging it in during a Skype.
Okay, yeah. But like my phone is hot right now. You know, when it gets hot, the CPU is like working overtime.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
like, why is my phone this hot from just running a voice call? You know, it's like because the program's a piece of shit.
Yeah, it should. You know? Yeah, it shouldn't be hot for audio. Yeah.
No, yeah, not for a simple, even for a video call. Like, come on, you tell me. Yeah, and it's just burning through the battery. It's all right though. Like I said, it's not. Gary says, "Okay, thanks, Matt." What did I say? That he said thanks.
I think you gave your feedback on Halloween Kills.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he might like it. Like I kind of like that aspect of it. Again, I won't say any more in air, but I kind of thought it was funny and ironic, like how dumb they've gotten that they like have to put him in. And they did the same thing in It Chapter 2. Like in the beginning, I was just like, oh my god. That beginning, I think that was in the book, though. To be fair.
Oh well, then that would be fair, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was in the book. So never. I mean, I guess. I don't know if it was though. I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know. I never read the book, but.
Can you read that last Austin one there?
Yeah. Do you think we'll get Ridley Scott's third Alien prequel?
What about Matt?
I don't know enough about Ridley Scott.
Oh, you don't know? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know enough about the guy or his history to make a if I said, "Oh, I think we'll get it," I'd just be talking out my ass. I have no idea about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't know much about him or his career, you know, or the studio. I don't know. I can't even answer because I have no idea.
Well, then I guess I'll answer. I hope so, Austin. Was there only supposed to be 3 then? Yeah. Since they did the 2, I just assumed they do the 3rd one. Yeah. That's my.
Wait, did he do that last Alien movie that came out a couple years ago? It didn't look very good.
Yeah, so he did the Prometheus in 2012, and then
I like that. I like Prometheus. So that was.
Yeah, I like that as well. And then I can't remember the most recent one was Alien something or other. I can't even remember. Alien something.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I don't know if I like that as much as Prometheus, but I definitely want to see the 3rd one if they're just going to do the 3 that happened before the first Alien movie. Did you
I was just thinking, the guy that played in Prometheus, one of the main actors. Did you see he was in another good sci-fi movie? Did you see it was called Upgrade? This movie came out 2018 called Upgrade.
Oh yeah, I saw the trailers. That looked good. Yeah, I never saw it.
Oh, you have to see that movie. That was, oh man, that was easily one of the best sci-fi movies we've had in a very, very long time.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can remember that trailer looking good.
Yeah, and honestly, the trailer did not do the movie justice at all. It was a really good movie, and it was filmed on a pretty low budget. Like, I mean, relatively low. I mean, I think it was only under $10 million they made that movie. The guy who wrote and directed it did the first Saw movies.
Oh, okay.
Did you like Saw 1? Not that it's like Saw or anything, but I'm just saying, did you like Saw?
I'm not the biggest
first one?
Saw. I'm not the biggest Saw fan, but I think is that James Wan?
No, the other guy. It wasn't James Wan.
Oh, so the guy who did probably the Saw 2, 3, and 4 then or something.
Yeah, I mean either way, it was a really good movie.
Either way, Matt recommends Upgrade. Okay.
Oh, highly. If you like sci-fi movies and you like, I mean, the action was really good. I mean, the action was unbelievably good. Yeah, it was in this. I thought the plot was really interesting. It had a really crazy. Actually, had a really good twist at the end. Like it had a twist at the end that you think you see coming, but actually you didn't see it. You know what I mean? Like you didn't see it coming. Like it. I don't know. It throws you for a loop. You think you know what's going to happen, but I don't know. It was a good movie. It was a really good movie. I really liked it. I was pleasantly surprised.
I'm glad to hear it. Austin says actually Scott wanted to make 6 Alien prequels, but obviously he's going to have to reduce it to 3. Yeah, 6 is a little much.
When are they coming out with the next film? Have they even talked about like production or?
No, I don't think they even talked about making it at all. That's why Austin is wondering if we think it'll happen. I hope it does.
Now, I hope they bring back. I know Nate doesn't care about superhero movies, but I hope they bring back the Snyder verse, as they say, the Zack Snyder.
Well, from what I understand, didn't the cut of the recently released cut of his didn't that do well, or wasn't that well received?
Very well. Yeah.
Very
well received.
So hopefully that'll be good news for you fans of the whatever verse, Snyder.
But the thing is, that was almost a year ago that came out, so they haven't done shit with it yet.
Yeah,
you know? It's like, I mean, I'm not saying it will never happen, but people are getting older. No one's getting younger here. And like you said, you got Ben Affleck, who's kind of older. I mean, it's like you got some actors, and even Zack Snyder is not exactly a young guy anymore. It's like, I mean, we don't got all the time in the world to be making these movies if they're going to do them, especially if you want the same actors,
Yeah, and Wade Wilson brings up a good point about Ridley Scott. Yeah, I mean, he is old. He better hurry up with all his prequels or sequels. He won't be around forever.
Yeah. No, same with Zack. I mean, Zack Snyder's not as old as Ridley Scott, but it's like, it's just, But the thing is, like, Ben Affleck is he's getting on the cusp of being too old to play Batman,
Yeah, but with today's, just give the studios an excuse to do the de-aging bullshit.
Yeah, I guess he's not like. Yeah, I guess he's got a couple more years left of him, especially if they de-age him a little bit. But like I said, he's not like. It's just like, but it's like if you want to finish up this, but I guess my point is, if you want to finish up the Snyderverse, he's gonna have to make at least like a couple more movies. So it's like, yeah, by the end of the movies, you might be, it might be on the cusp of being a little too old. But yeah, they gotta wrap it up,
Yes, Wade, I have seen Ridley Scott's Legend. I don't like that kind of fantasy stuff, so I didn't like it myself. Has Matt seen Legend with Tom Cruise?
Legend with Tom Cruise. When did that? No, I don't think so.
I think it's before Tom Cruise was really anything yet. It was the 80s, I think.
What was it about?
Just kind of a pixie dust fairies crap. Yeah.
No, I never saw it, but I think you remember you mentioned it earlier in the stream, and you said it was terrible. You didn't like it. I looked up the trailer, and it looked really weird.
It came up in the show like last year and stuff when we were in the winter.
I looked it up last year whenever you talked about it, and I thought it was really weird, so I wasn't going to watch it.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of fairy pixie dust stuff.
Yeah, it's like someone on some crazy drugs made that movie.
Yeah.
I'm not really into that kind of stuff. But, all the power to you if you like it, I guess. I don't know.
Right, yeah. If people like it, have fun with it. All right, Gary. It looks like Gary Page is heading out. Thanks, Gary, for showing up.
Gary's leaving.
Have fun, Gary. Leaving. He called it a radio station. That's funny.
Kind of is. Got call-ins now, and yeah.
Static. I guess it is a radio station.
Yeah. We're having some technical difficulties. Please stand by. You know, we don't know if it's us or YouTube or what the hell's going on.
That's probably YouTube.
So now let me ask you this: are you going to see the Scream in theaters, Nate? You going to go back to the theaters for that?
No, I'm not. What about you?
I was debating because I don't know. I'm going to see the Batman in theaters, like when that comes out. I don't know. I don't know. Are you going to see the Batman, or you don't like the comic book movies, right?
Well, the thing is, I'm so old now where it's like I saw the Michael Keaton one in the theater. I'm kind of Batmaned out. I mean, how many times have they rebooted? When you're my age, you're kind of Batmaned out at this point. But I mean, I'll probably see it on Blu-ray, but you know,
Sure.
I don't have like some kind of crazy interest in it.
So I have one more Regal. You know Regal Cinemas, like you have them near you in your state?
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, Regal. It's like a corporate chain.
Yeah.
I got one. I had two Regal gift cards, like for like a free ticket, and I used up the one free ticket on Spider-Man: No Way Home or whatever. So I got one more left, and I'm debating on using it on. Yeah, so I'm gonna see the Batman, but it's like. I don't know. I'm just debating because it's like movies are so expensive now, and it's like, do I want to spend $15 now or 14 or 30? I don't even know because I didn't pay for the last ticket, so I didn't. I don't know. Do I want to spend all that money to see a Scream movie in theaters? I don't know.
Well, wouldn't it be cheaper like on a? You got to go in the cheap time. Is that the cheap time or the expensive time you're talking about?
Yeah, it's an expensive time, but I usually like seeing. The thing is, I like seeing horror movies at nighttime, which is always going to be the
yeah, but in a theater,
time.
it's the same darkness day or night, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but when you leave the theater, I don't know, it's not the same.
Okay, well, I get you. Then you're gonna have to pay the nighttime price, mother.
I'm gonna look up what it costs.
In the meantime, in the meantime, Wade says that new Batman movie actually looks good. Can't stand the blah 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 Hollywood though, so I won't support any movies. He's still tired of all that BS. I'm sure they'll put a little bit of.
They put a little bit in every fucking movie now. Like, you know what I mean? Like if you. So it's $13.10 for the nighttime showing.
What's it cost during the day?
I'll look it up. I'm trying to find.
Look it up.
I gotta search for. Let's go Friday tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see the new 355. That looks amazing. Oh, $10. $3 cheaper. That's not bad. $10.
Yeah, we got this indie first run theater around us, and it's $6 during the day.
Yeah, but this is $10 at an AMC.
Right.
Like a normal AMC. So I didn't realize it was that cheap because the Regal, it's actually $11.25 for a morning showing. So the AMC is like it's really good, decent deal for a matinee. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Like I said, maybe for $10, maybe I'll just suck it up and see it during the day.
Suck it up.
I hope Scream 5 isn't too woke. Yeah, I don't think it will be. I think it'll be a little woke, but I don't. It doesn't look like it's gonna be that crazy. Austin? Yeah, I think $13 was after all the inflation shit happened. So probably this past year or so.
And probably theaters hurting. They need to try to recoup some of the lost revenue.
Yeah, I don't think they got those crazy stimulus like the other corporations got. So, yeah, Wade Wilson's not a fan of the woke stuff. I don't think anyone here is.
Well, I don't know if anyone anywhere is. Are they, or don't most people hate it, or?
Yeah, most people actually do hate it. Actually, I think a majority of people don't like this shit. It's not being pushed on us because anyone likes it for the most part because it's their agenda. Yeah, Regals are the fancier new theaters with reclining arms. Yep. Yeah, but so does the AMC near me. The AMC does the same shit now. AMC. Now, what happened in 2020? One of the AMC's that I used to go to closed down, and unfortunately, because it was really cheap. It was like $5 for a matinee or like $6 something for a night showing. But the reason it was so cheap was because they didn't renovate it. It was like an old school with normal chairs, kind of run down. So they would call them AMC Classic theaters, and the tickets were a lot cheaper. I like that. I don't care. I don't need the reclining bullshit. I'd rather spend less money on a ticket. You know, like what?
Yeah, that's cool. You have the old theater, you don't renovate it, and you call it the Classic.
Yeah, I used to go there a lot that was my go-to now. I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to this theater, and I'm going to go spend a couple bucks for like the good old days, you know? And then obviously 2020 hit, and it closed down for good because it's not there anymore. So really sad.
Yeah,
because that was a really good thing I had here, you know?
So that was first run then?
That was first what?
Well, that theater was first run, so I mean, it played the new movies when they were new, or what?
Oh yeah. It was It was a normal theater. It was a normal AMC theater. They just never renovated.
Oh, what a bummer!
They called it Classic, and they would just charge you less for the price.
Oh, what a bummer!
I know, and I loved it. I was like, this is the theater I used to go to as a kid. And now, to be fair, it's a little bit more run down than when I was a kid, but whatever. I don't really care. Like, as long as the projector is decent and the sound's on, like, I could care less. Like, I'm not here for the reclining chairs and all the extra bullshit, you know? So, yeah. I mean, like I said, this is what I was used to growing up. I went to this theater growing up, and I don't know. It's just, I don't know. It's a shame.
Austin doesn't need reclining chairs.
Well, the fat fucking Americans. You know, they need the reclining chairs, and then now they need the dine-in service because now they need to eat a whole fucking meal while they're watching their movie. You know, because like just getting a snack like popcorn or a hot dog or a pretzel or not whatever, like the million snacks you could get now, that wasn't good enough. Like you have to eat a whole meal as you watch your movie.
Yep.
Make any sense to you, Nate?
No, I'm not the big dining theater patron.
Like, is it because Americans are getting so fat that they can't wait 2 hours to eat a whole meal? Is that partly why they're like, well, they can't survive off just the popcorn for those 2 hours. They need the chicken. They need the whole meal.
Right. I mean,
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, I don't. What?
Yeah, it's doing several things at once. You know, making money and also, you know, hurrying the agenda along towards Wall-E all the quicker. You've seen Wall-E, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, we are inching closer to that because, like, who would have ever thought that this would be like when I first heard of dining in theaters? I was like, are you fucking crazy? Like, why is this even a thing? Like, how does this appeal to anyone? Like, why would you? Yeah, I just didn't make any sense. Like, you eat, part of the appeal was you get your popcorn, you eat your little snack, you know, and then you go to a dinner after the movie or before the movie, you know, like, or I feel like you usually go to dinner after the movie, right? I thought that, you know, like
probably
go to dinner after the movie to talk about the movie. You don't like eat your dinner while you're watching a movie and then just go home and stare at your smartphone.
Yeah,
I don't know. This world is just becoming. I don't know. When dine-in happened, I was just like, yeah, this is. Oh man! And obviously they had the corporate seating, which was. I'd actually rather deal with the dine-in bullshit if they didn't have. I actually prefer. I don't know about you, but like if I had to choose one or the other, I'd rather have the dine-in shit than corporate seating. You know what I mean?
So you're talking about reclining seating?
No. I'm saying not reclining seating. I'm saying. If you told me that if they got like if I had to choose between like if they could get rid of the assigned seating, like I would rather take dining bullshit over the assigned seating. I think the assigned seating was way worse than even the dine-in shit.
Oh, okay. So you call assigned seating corporate seating?
Corporate seating, yeah.
I see. I didn't know what corporate seating meant, but it's the pick your seat when you buy
Yeah.
the ticket.
Yeah, that was worse. That to me was a lot worse than dine-in.
Yeah.
Like, I could deal with the dine-in shit, but I just can't. I really hate the pick your seat bullshit.
Yeah.
It really drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I really hate it. I always move my seat, but I gotta wait to move my seat like until the the movie now starts playing.
Yeah.
So I know that I'm not in someone else's stupid seat.
But who knows?
It's really annoying.
Just because it's empty when the movie's starting doesn't mean someone's not going to show up late and sit on your lap.
Yeah, I mean, it's a chance you take, but what's the worst that happens? Hey, you're in my seat. Oh, okay, I'll move.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, I hate that shit. Like, I don't know about you, but when that happened, didn't you feel like a little part of you died, like, because the inevitable was coming? I don't know.
Well, what's the inevitable?
Maybe the inevitable of like you just not wanting to go to theaters anymore. Like, I don't know, because I'm just so turned off by all that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure in my I think it was 2014 Captain America, I can't remember what it was called, Winter Soldier came out. I think in my review of that, I bitch about the corporate, the ever-growing corporate movie-going experience. Yeah.
Oh, that it was already happening in 2014?
Yeah.
See, I was kind of lucky that the theater that, when I lived in Philadelphia, the theater that I went to in Philly didn't have the corporate seat. It was like a corporate theater, but it didn't have the seating.
Yeah.
Like, they only got the bullshit seating, I think, in 2018. So I was really lucky in that aspect that I had that theater right near me in Philly. That was a normal theater, corporate and everything. It's just, for some reason, they just never got around to doing the corporate seating arrangement. So I was like kind of happy about that. I avoided that like up until 2018, and then 2018 I was moving out of Philly anyway. I mean, but yeah, that was the end. Yeah, because once they got it, everyone had it.
I don't think the assigned seating was happening in 2014, but it was just like they were making slow changes about, like, the rewards club. And
Okay.
I had someone
Gotcha.
I had someone before the movie start come in and like go seat to seat, like selling the rewards club. And I think that's what that's what I bitched about in my review. So it wasn't the seating yet, but it was the slowly getting there, the corporatization of going person to person to sign them up for the rewards. And I think they had like an iPad with them so they could sign up, email right there. And it's just like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But then when the reserve seating came out, I still had that classic AMC that didn't have any of that shit.
Lucky.
But then 2020 happened, and then that's gone now. So now I'm stuck with. I have no escape. There's no theater to escape to. It's like unfucking believable. At least in my area. I know that there's still. I'm pretty sure there's probably still AMC classic theaters out there that probably still do exist. I don't know how many, but either way, man, it's just not looking good.
Well, yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, we got to start making our own movies, Nate, and selling them to these theaters.
Okay.
Be like, we're gonna sell our movie so you could watch it, but you got to get rid of the reserve seating. We're not gonna let you play our movie with that reserve seating bullshit.
Yep.
Here's my question to you, Nate. Unless AMC and Regal, and they probably are, to be fair, like, I probably answered my own question. They're probably in with Hollywood. Let's be real. But I was gonna say, what's stopping AMC and Regal from, I don't know, like, finding independent people to make movies that are good that people want to watch, and just bypassing Hollywood altogether? Like, having Regal partly fund a movie, like a movie studio. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you say, I think you kind of answered your own question. I mean,
they're in with Hollywood, yeah.
The big corporate theaters are, just as part of the same corporate monster as what Hollywood is. So,
yeah. But it's like they're going to go down with the ship because these movies suck and no one wants to see them. But it's like, there's a lot of talent out there. I mean, you see YouTubers who could make a million times better movie than anyone in Hollywood. It's just they don't have the money or resources. Like, you don't even have to like scout for it as hard as you used to. It's like it's on the internet. You can find the talent. Just just hit those people up, give them the budget, give them the money, and, let them make a good movie, and then people will come, and I don't know. It's like the numbers are there. It's like, it's like you got a famous YouTuber and people like their content. Like it kind of telling you that like people are going to like their movie if it's something they can do, It's like, it's not like you're taking that big of a risk. It's already like YouTube and the internet has already filtered out people that stuff and telling you, here's the talent. Here's what people want to see, But it's not about the money, apparently. Like, people think it's about the money. No, these people are pushing an agenda, and they're losing money because they don't care.
Well, if their model for so many decades was the theaters, and now they have the plan to replace that with online streaming, it's just the next transition from one thing to another.
Yeah. But even with the online streaming, it's like the online streaming, are they getting any real talent? No, it's just more of this woke bullshit for online streaming services, to push their agenda.
Yeah, but they're clearly not concerned about talent. It's like you say, it's just it's making movies with these whatever you call them that are embedded into them. I can't think of the term of what they are. They're just the thought processes that are embedded in them to try to continue to sway population's mentality,
Right, exactly. Yep.
Austin says he doesn't think theaters are going to be around much longer anyways. Recline seating is signs of desperation to get people back in theaters. That was even before 2 years ago, yeah.
Would have done a better job of getting people back to theaters is being like, I mean, I don't know if it would have saved theaters completely, but I think it would have done a lot better job. And they spent a lot of money on these goddamn reclined seats, right? Like, they're not cheap. So it's like maybe they should have been like, hey, we're going to actually enforce people to shut up and put their phones away. Like, hey, come to our theater where you will not have to worry about some asshole talking too loud during the whole thing or pulling out his cell phone on full brightness, because we kick those people out, and we'll give them a 3-strike rule or a 2-strike rule. Like, yeah, we'll jot your name down and be like, you do this again, bro, like, you're not coming back to this theater. I'm sure that would have done a lot much for theaters than. I don't know. Does anyone you agree with that, Nate? Like, wouldn't you be a lot happier going to a theater knowing that they actually kick out douchebags like pretty much immediately?
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd say no warnings. I mean, it's clear. If the phone's out, you're out. That can be the slogan.
No, I'm saying if your phone's out, you're out. Like, you're never able to come back here again, or you say you've got one more. I mean, you got one more time to figure it out, or you're never coming back here again?
Well, I guess honestly, I probably wouldn't do the never coming back here again. It'd be a visit by visit basis, but
yeah, exactly, yep. But I would imagine after a certain number of times, you'd just be like, you're not coming back here again.
Right.
But it's crazy because, like, how many bars? Like, they throw people out of bars all the time, for getting rowdy. But, like, it's so rare that people get thrown out of theaters. You got to really be trying to get thrown out of theaters. Like, you got to be starting a fist fight damn near nowadays to get thrown out. It's so lean,
Yeah.
Yeah, making good movies again would get people to go back to theaters. Yeah, that would be good too. That's true. I went the up. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Making good movies, yep.
Well,
I would have thought, yeah.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I went to go see Spider-Man because it looked pretty good, and it sold really well at the theaters, so. I think it made, over $1 billion now worldwide or something?
Well, from what they say, about what they say. Oh, Wade says the feedback is back.
Oh, is it?
Is your aunt here?
Oh. Oh shit! When the ant shows up, it's just like it's like a fucking horror movie. It's like oh man. Oh man, YouTube's trying to shut us down.
Yeah, because we're reaching a whole 2 people.
Yeah.
I'm trying to play it.
It's not as bad as before.
Oh, I can kind of hear it. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe the show will be doomed.
Is it that bad? Before it was like before you couldn't hear anything.
I can't listen to it and do it at the same time.
Yeah. Well, let me mute my microphone and I'll listen to it. You keep talking.
Austin, yeah, I agree with Austin. He doesn't believe the numbers about Spider-Man for a second. Wade says, yeah, it's much weaker, so it's fine. Before it was horrendous. I think when that happens, it's YouTube. It's nothing on my end. Yeah. I don't know how much longer we're going to be doing this show like today anyway. I think we've passed the 3-hour mark with parts 1 and 2 here.
It just got really bad.
Oh, it got really bad? Maybe just good opportunity to end the show for the day?
Well, it got bad and then it got okay again. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the future of the show is if this continues to happen. I can't imagine YouTube would have to sabotage someone with 2 to 3 listeners. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you on Skype.
Okay.
Austin
also says it sounds okay now. Well, today is a special Boogeyman Day, so maybe that has something to do with it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Because you got to imagine they're probably going ape shit on YouTube with trying to censor things and mess with the internet and servers. So maybe that has something to do with it. Well, I mean, you'll see next week, but I mean, like, did you ever notice the dates that it happened? Like, maybe every time it happened, it was like a special day that they were trying to really, you know what I mean? Because we never wrote down the dates it happened.
Yeah, I can't say I noted the dates or anything like that.
Yeah, because we know today is Special Boogeyman Day, that you know that they're trying to censor it today, trying to mess with stuff all over YouTube. So I don't know.
Okay.
It's a possibility. Who knows?
Anything's possible except reason and fairness.
Yeah, well, fairness and reason is never a possibility, especially on the internet and YouTube. Not gonna find it on YouTube, so. Yeah, your whole 5 people that show up to the show, man, we're dangerous, man.
Subversive, yes, subversive show that might have a devastating impact on the status quo. All 5 of us.
And we're pretty much all. I'd imagine we're all probably loners too, that don't have a lot of friends, or I don't. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but is anyone else in this that shows up? Is anyone here really like have a lot of influence in the world? I don't.
No, I don't think so. But Wade has an American flag on his little picture, so I think he probably.
Wade, you're doing it. You're triggering it. When Wade. Maybe it's when Wade shows up. Maybe when Wade shows up, the algorithm goes, nope, can't have that. Just feedback. Yeah, that will be a really effective way of censoring someone. Like it's kind of like a way of gaslighting someone, and it kind of making them seem a little crazy. Like, why is my freaking show messed up? Like, is my mic fucked up? Is my computer messed up? And you know what I mean? Periodically, and it's just like them doing it and messing with your stream to make it seem like it's because it makes it seem like it's an audio issue. Like it's not, you know.
Like you're too incompetent to have decent equipment.
Yeah, exactly. And it makes you think it's your equipment, and you know you're going to go out and try to buy a new piece of equipment when they made it. Yeah, because it's really messed up. So instead of just censoring you, they just fuck with you. I don't know. It's a possibility.
Very true. Looks like, didn't Gary say goodbye? Gary's back here.
He's back?
Gary's back. Matthew, check out Survivors, a 70s UK show caused by a something or other from C.
See?
C, senor.
I don't even know. Is that the big C that we're all?
Yeah, probably. I appreciate Gary not spelling it out.
Okay. Well, I guess if I look it up, I'll have my answer.
Yep.
I'll look it up right now. Is it a show, he said?
Yeah, he says 70s UK show.
Like it came out in the 70s?
I guess.
Okay. Here it is. I just looked it up on IMDb.
Looks like Wade has had a problem with sensitive people on his channel. Yeah, you pretty much just have to talk about what they want you to.
Yeah, it's all projection. They just project what they're doing to you, you know. They say you're spreading the boogeyman when it's them spreading the boogeyman, you know.
Yeah.
I didn't know Wade had a channel.
Well, you got to have a channel to show up in chat, but you mean he didn't know he did
Oh,
videos?
I'm sorry, videos. Yeah, videos. Yeah. I can't find him. I tried to search his name.
Huh.
Wade Wilson.
That's
What's a video that he does? Like a video title
yeah,
that he's done that's popular.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, Wade, what's a video title we can search with your
That'll come up.
username? Yeah. You can't just click it in the No, you
used to be able to just click on people's
Oh,
channels.
that's slippery. Slick.
Yeah, that was a while ago they implemented that bullshit.
Ah.
I think that's another way of censoring people. Like someone who has some things they're saying, people are like, oh, let me look at this person's channel. Oh, can't find them.
Yeah.
You know, because you can't directly Wade has a direct link that he used to be able to have. We used to be able to click right on Wade's thing. Now we have to go through YouTube search engine, which they can control a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because I just searched Wade Wilson and nothing came up, or at least his channel.
Yeah.
Let me search channel. I'm not seeing it. He's got a lot of subscribers.
Oh wow, I hit channel and it came up on top.
Yeah, it might be different because you actually it's actually your stream. I don't know. So
Oh, okay.
Everyone
Type Wade Wilson NFL Week 18 picks. It's political over there, Wade.
Oh, there it is.
Nice Hillary picture.
Oh, let me play this one. Let me see Wade's channel is.
Yeah, mute your mic. Okay, Wade. I didn't know Wade did all this. Okay. Yeah. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. Not a lot. Gary Page says he's been blocked a lot lately, or a lot today. You mean just in the chat here? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it says for the future of the show. Just, as always, it's just a week-to-week thing, but it's getting kind of... it's getting annoying.
Yeah, I'm looking at Wade's channel. I'm like, maybe it's maybe it's when Wade comes.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We
I don't know if I don't know if it's you or I don't know if yeah, YouTube definitely doesn't like Wade's channel. I can tell just from looking at what he posts on it.
Yeah, I can see that video. They're not hiding it, Wade.
And it sounds like I listened back to our your stream, Nate, and it sounds like we're broadcasting in like World War II or something, like, or some old, you know what I mean, some old, like,
Oh, old radio.
I don't know, it's some old radio thing with a bunch of like, yeah, just feedback and just that's like, you know, I don't know, just to remind me of like, I don't know,
Yeah,
the
the
quality's so bad.
World War II broadcast. Okay.
Yeah, it's like coming from you through my submarine,
Mhm.
broadcasting from my submarine. You know, like we're in a submarine broadcasting or something. I don't know. But yeah, yep, yeah, maybe I don't know. Is Wade ever? Did Wade ever want to call in? Or?
No, Wade in the past has said he'd be too chicken to call in. I don't know if that's changed or not.
I saw. I didn't look. I don't know if they hit that video. I didn't like look too great. Let me see.
I saw that video, Wade.
Okay, you did see that? Yeah. No, I don't think they're hiding your videos. It's just they probably don't. Yeah. It's like you probably make videos that don't go against their guidelines, but they also don't like the videos you make, so they probably fuck with you or everywhere you go. I would imagine.
Oh well.
Oh well, yeah, fuck them. Wade owns a Shitbox 360 again. Did it red ring?
Are you looking at the channel?
Yeah, I'm just Where's Wade from? Does he say, or I don't want to?
I think he's in Jersey.
Oh, he's in Jersey. Oh yeah, Jersey's not. Oh, Jersey's bad.
Oh no.
It's not good. It's one of the worst states.
Oh yeah.
He'll probably tell you that himself.
Oh.
South Jersey. Okay, so he knows how much of a shithole Philadelphia is. It's not far from it. Where I used to live in Philadelphia for 4 years.
Ooh.
Ooh, Philadelphia is terrible. Absolute dog shit.
Huh.
Did Wade grow up in South Jersey?
That I can't say. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not his biographer.
Yeah, it's true.
Wade Wilson was born William blah blah blah.
Wade Wilson.
It's not even his
Born
name.
in South-
It's not even his name. It's Joe or something.
Oh, okay. It's the what's the word? Student.
Yeah, is it pseudonym?
Yeah, the secret name, the hero name.
Yep, he's got a
Hero name.
hero
Yeah, he's got
flag.
the Superman thing. Yep. Exactly. Anyway, I gotta get going. I got food here. I gotta head out.
That's cool. I probably got a freaking end anyway. It's like probably 3 hours and 18 minutes. So the show's over anyway. So that's cool. You enjoy what you gonna eat?
McDonald's, I think. My mom got something. I don't know. I don't know what she was. I don't even know what she got. She taking out something.
All right.
So she just got here. So
that's cool. You enjoy quote unquote dinner, and I guess we'll catch you next time.
All right. I'll see you. Thanks for having me on.
Yep. Thanks for talking.
Bye.
All right. Yeah, I think I'll probably call the show. Wade likes to go by the name Joseph, especially with the okay. Yeah, Wade, I think I'm going to end the show as we're probably, when you combine both parts, 3 hours and 19 minutes or so into it. Thanks a lot for everyone showing up. Honestly, you know, in closing, what I will say about the Skype chat thing is I don't know. I probably put out a video asking people what they think about here. Anyone who's here now before the stream ends, what do people think about the Skype call aspect of the show? For me, it's like part cool because it's more like a classic kind of a you can talk, hear people's voices, but at the same time, I feel like it you would get distracted and reading out chat, which isn't necessarily a requirement, gets kind of left behind or kicked to the side. Austin says Skype chat is fine. He says no. I don't think he wants the show to end ever. What's Wade think about Skype chat? Like it just, I don't know. It just feels more foreign when you're talking to someone else to start looking at chat. Like I don't know. I mean, if people don't mind, I guess we can keep doing it, but I just don't want to alienate people in the chat. That was one of my reasons for because it came up, I think last winter, like, oh, you would do Skype calls or something during the show, and I said, well, yeah, but in chat, people are represented equally by how much they type out words and stuff, and if you do Skype calls, then you kind of favoring who is ever on the call and kind of leaves chat behind as a result, and I don't know. Okay, Wade says he likes the chat. He's just shy. That's cool. Austin says hearing static again might be a perfect time to end with the static. Yeah, honestly, with this static shit going on, it doesn't bode well for the future. I honestly don't think it's anything to do with anything on my end. So, I mean, if that static keeps happening, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want to keep starting like shows over and having 2, 3, 4, 5 parts to one day's show. And, starting the show over doesn't necessarily mean, as we can see here, you escape the static. So, yeah, who knows? Thank you, everyone, for your feedback. Wade says maybe do voice chat on Discord. Yeah, it's possible. Gary says it slows the show down. Bring Beth in to help. What slows the show down? The Skype chat? Wade says, doesn't Discord do voice chat? Maybe YouTube just screwing up today. Well, we've had static before, but it usually comes and goes within, I don't know, seconds or minutes, And from what I hear, based on the feedback from people, it seemed like it got bad at the end of part 1 of today. Yeah, it would be nice if things just worked. Well, I think Austin I think I gotta end because just like Matt, it's getting close to dinner time where I am. It's like almost 5:30 where he is, and it's almost 4:30 where I am. Wade's could be true. He says they'd like to target us on special days. Yeah, you might have to base the show around the special days, and who the hell knows? Like I say, I mean, I wouldn't think this channel is big enough to F with all of, 3, 4, 5 listeners at a time. Ooh, this show's such a threat. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go 6 more minutes to 4:30 just because I got OCD, and unless I'm shitting in my pants, I find it difficult to end if it's not on the hour or quarter after or halfway through the hours. So take advantage of my OCD for 6 minutes. Wade says he thinks some people are so sick in the head that they don't care. A lot of really messed up people out there. Ain't that the truth? Gary says, been a great year for your channel. Thank you. You're referring to last year, I imagine. Yeah, that was pretty cool. A lot of freaking output. Wade says it doesn't matter if you don't have the largest subscriber account. Yeah, I don't care about that. I mean, I appreciate, people listening and watching and stuff, but Austin says a lot of brainwashed people out there, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't even know if I can talk for 5 more minutes. If anyone wants to ask a question in the last 5 minutes, feel free to do so. I'm kind of talked out for the day, I guess. God damn it, those technical difficulties don't help anything, do they? It's so funny. Austin doesn't ever want the show to end. Just a never-ending show. Oh, stretch. I'm stretching. Gary asks, why is Creature Blu-ray region locked? Yeah, from what I understand, when that kind of stuff happens like that, it's just licensing for licensing reasons, I guess. Yeah, the Trauma Blu-ray is region free, but Creature is region A. Yeah, it's a bummer for people in other regions. Can't experience the joys of Creature on Vinegar Syndrome Blu-ray. Bummer. Bummer. Yeah, exciting stuff. You can kind of tell I'm talked out, I think. Oh, okay. So Gary does have a region free player, but it's crap, he says. So that's a bummer. Yeah, because I think someone suggested to you in a comment to get a region free player. So that's your answer. You got one. It doesn't work for shit. Wade says his Night of the Comet Arrow video laser disc. Huh? Oh, I don't think you mean Laserdisc. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. His Night of the Comet Arrow video Blu-ray is region locked. He has to change the region on his custom firmware PS3 to get it to work. Bummer. Did you accidentally get the wrong region, or what? What did you end up with that one? Well, from the input I got, it seems like people don't mind the combination of trying to read chat and listen to people on Skype, so might not have to combine different personalities on the same call, however. Here. This is a testament to my brain numbness. So here I'm thinking we're gonna end at 4:30 on an even. Oh, I can end at 4:50, even number, but the actual show itself is on a different timer. I'm looking at the clock versus the timer. So we'll end it here at 1:50. All right, everyone. Thanks for showing up. Apologies for the technical difficulties this week, but I'm of the opinion it wasn't my freaking fault. That's on YouTube's end. Let me read Wade here. Because Arrow Video messed up, Scream Factory released a region free, but Arrow Video has slightly better quality, but it's really not much of a different video quality. Maybe slightly higher bit rate on Arrow Video. So they screwed up. That's a bummer. Gary says, see you next week. Wade says, bye. Most likely, Austin's going to say, no. But yeah, my brain's mush, and I'm going to have some dinner myself. Thanks for everyone for showing up. And hopefully we'll have better luck next week with the show. All right, everyone. See you then.